Well, a bright sunny day in Brookhaven. Everything seems fine, perfectly fine, right? Before darkness strikes upon the world and scary things start occurring and cursed secrets that I'm deeming them definitely are taking over. So subscribe and then post notification by ringing the bell, making it go ding. It's gonna make the video get out there onto YouTube more if you like it, so do that, dude. I have no clue what that intro was, but what I do know is we're looking at secrets today and cursed ones. Not just any secrets, but secrets that I deem to be a little bit I'm unsure about. I think there's a dark, haunting past to some of this stuff in Brookhaven, and that's why I'm always on high alert. The agency is evil, corrupted, and they have done things that they should never have done, ever. But they did, and now Mr. Brookhaven's paying the price for some reason. That don't make no sense, but it's true. All right, so let me go ahead and get back to normal size. I'm a baby for some reason, dude. Why was I a baby? I don't know, but either way. So where do some of the creepiest things start really originating in Brookhaven that it's always been odd? Well, let's go on over to the abandoned shack, and let's set the mode, the tone to this video a little bit more fitting. So 3 a.m. Isn't 3 a.m. the perfect fitting hour? The witches, isn't it like the witches hour or something? 3 a.m. or something? I don't know, something to do with kids, but you know. Let's go on over here. 3 a.m. is pretty creepy though. We do know that. So let's go on over and check out the shack at 3 a.m. where there's creepy things always going. Now guys, remember when we used to come here and we would investigate at night and we would hear like little clicking or weird sounds off in the background? I actually wanted to do that. Now our time isn't in movement right now. We've got time completely froze, so I don't know if that's gonna have anything to do with it, but I did want to see if we could capture a little bit of a clicking sound or something that we would, well, we used to call a ghost, but we don't know if that's going to be the case here. So I figure we'll walk around a little bit and see if we hear anything. And hopefully we don't hear anything because I'm going to be scared. So let's go ahead and get quiet and just take a quick look. Okay, all right, so far guys, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not hearing nothing. It looks very desolate, very alone. I think we're good. Okay, as of now, I'm calling it, dude. As of now, I'm calling it. We're safe here. Okay, so no creepy footsteps or anything like that. Now, the explanation behind that and what people were saying, the creepy footsteps here, which we used to deem as a cursed secret, people were saying it was just gunshots off in the distance, that people were using guns in the lobby at the current time, and that picked up from off in the distance sounded like footsteps around us when we were investigating at this. However, it is really weird to confirm that that is it, because multiple times while we were here and we heard these footsteps, well, you know, it like multiple times, it was like in multiple lobbies this had happened. So the chances of someone shooting a gun off in the distance, lining that up perfectly, I don't know, dude. It could be the case, it could not be the case. I've not actually tested with a friend if I'm around the shack and I'm looking at 3 a.m. if they shoot a gun off on the other side of Brookhaven, by the way, would it make a little tick, 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 tick sound? I don't know, but that's the sound that it used to make, guys. It used to make a sound that went tick, 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 and it was terrifying, dude. So we thought it was a ghost for the longest time, of course. This shack is obviously very creepy. I mean, right underneath this is a movie code. And what does that basically say, guys? Right underneath this right here is the movie code to one of the movies that represent Mr. Brookhaven and some of the weird things that's going on. That means that the movie reel was probably placed there by the agency, and that means because the agency was the one that appeared to be documenting this stuff and having that relation with Mr. Brookhaven in some form. So if that's the case, then this shack definitely has agency ties. But the weird thing about it is, guys, the agency has completely just ruined Mr. Brookhaven for some reason. Because, guys, this used to be Mr. Brookhaven's old home. We see that in the funeral photo. Back if we go to the church and go to the funeral and sit in the coffin, we can see Mr. Brookhaven with this house behind him with a horse carrier there. And it takes back to look like a slight resemblance of more of a Western time, an earlier settlement time of Brookhaven and everything of sorts. So I don't know, dude. Maybe the ghost of Brookhaven is haunting Brookhaven. Whoa, dude, that would be kind of scary. I don't know. You think we'll ever see like a ghost theme pack or something, dude? I don't know. But what I do know is this place has creepy ties. It's kind of haunted in its own way. And I'm going to continue saying it is deemed haunted because, dude, this place is just weird and it has a lot of history to it. You know, it's not like it's just a random shack for no reason. No, it has a lot to do with Brookhaven, the agency, and now we have a movie reel there, and you know, there's just a lot of weird secrets that kind of focus around this place a bit, and it's just weird to me, man. It's really weird to me. It makes me worried and concerned a bit. I'm not gonna lie, but either way, that's one of the cursed secrets I would deem, guys, that I never really could put a 10.9. That's one of the oldest ones in Brookhaven, actually. So chances are you've not heard of that curse secret. And the reason why I deem it as cursed because it's an old one, you know. But still to this day, it kind of creates a chill. It will give you goosebumps if you're not careful out there. So, yep, and 3 a.m., guys, we've done a lot of investigations at 3 a.m. and specific times just specifically in Brookhaven. You know, alongside these cursed secrets, there's a lot of weird things. And I'm going to deem another cursed secret is the fact that in the airport, on the flight schedule, sometimes you will see Bermuda Triangle. Now, this was an old school one, and I don't know if we'll get lucky to see it today, but if we walk in, sometimes on the board here, you will see flights that get delayed, they arrive on time, everything seems to be fine. Some will even get rescheduled, but other times you will see that it says, let's change the time and see if it changes anything on the board there. Okay. We're changing the time. Let's start the timer again. It's 12 a.m. Let's go here. Okay, so I'm not seeing none of the flights change from the time that we're changing here specifically, but what we can confirm, guys, is that sometimes the Bermuda Triangle will pop up on here, and I think it will say like the flight got lost or crashed or something, and dude, it's super spooky, and for the longest time, we thought it was going to be something tied into some of the mystery, but we kind of hit dead ends with it. But if you ask me, that is definitely a cursed one. I would not get on the Brookhaven airplane if Bermuda Triangle was up on the board here, because who knows what could happen. You could find yourself in a parallel universe, not out in Brookhaven, but outside of Brookhaven. That would be creepy. But yeah, so anyway, so yeah, that was another cursed secret I would deem, guys. It's just keep your eyes peeled for the Bermuda Triangle. But yeah, so another thing is, guys, while investigating at the 3 a.m. Time, which is what I was getting to before, I quickly reminded myself of the Bermuda Triangle one. If we go on over here, quite far away, yes, on over to the hospital, guys. We know the hospital has dark secrets because it was where, can you believe, guys, you have something wrong, you got to go to the hospital. Right above you, something awful is going on. You know, something just horrendous, screams of horror, and it makes you not want to come to the hospital at all because people are screaming up in the attic, and you're like, what the heck is going on here, right? So if you go on up there, you see that it's a complete mess now. Trash, green ooze leaking all on the floor. And, of course, an experiment. Nothing but an experiment up here on these guys. These poor citizens, dude. Which medical officer Advent had to resign from helping and contributing to this because he did not agree with what the agency was doing. Like, it's just kind of really messed up. And there's guns and agency logos up here. Like, I don't know, guys. The agency's starting to scare me more and more the more we find out about him, you know? And it makes me just want to take Mr. Brookhaven's side even more and you know, just give him a big hug, you know, for having to deal with all that shenanigans. But we also have this room here. Not really cursed secret or anything, but it does tie in with the agency. You got this creepy cabinet here that's got mold running down it or something. But another thing that we've never really got an answer for that's always existed is the coffin over here in the graveyard that just growls at you 3 times specifically for some reason. And if you don't believe me, just watch. There's one. There's 2. And there's 3. What do you explain that? You got an explanation behind that? So, I don't know. That really implies like a zombie or something, right? Or a vampire, zombie. It could be either of the two. It definitely implies that. It definitely gives that hint of an idea. And oh my God, dude, who knows really what it could be? I don't personally know, but I'm keeping an eye on it. Dude. Gotta keep safe out here in Brookhaven with all the scares lurking. But anything, guys, you know, cursed secrets could be out there lurking, and I may have missed one in this video, and if I did specifically miss a secret that you would deem as cursed or something you would deem just a little bit odd in Brookhaven, please do post it in the comment section below so I can read over it and see what you're talking about, and perhaps make a video on that as well. But either way, guys, we upload here daily, that you do know, and we never stop, ever. But yeah, so we do have daily content, guys, and I want to take this moment very briefly to just thank you guys for all the support consistently. I know some of you guys just tune in for like a day, you know, you leave for a week, and then you come back and say hello, watch another video or two. But you know, there's some people that watch every day, and that's just amazing, dude. At the same time, dude, I'm just a guy that makes Brookhaven videos. Okay, I get a little caught up in it sometimes. I get crazy sometimes, guys. I don't even thank you, you know? What's a thank you in a video, you know? It doesn't help retention or anything because people are like, oh, he's just doing a thank you. It ain't interesting. But, you know, I feel like it is important to let you guys know I care about you. And I appreciate the support that you guys give, right? So, thank you guys as always. And I will see you all in the next one. It's coming soon. Every day.